Okay, good evening, everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Today is Friday. I know the week was complicated. You're busy with your other schedule, and we are disturbing you today with the training while you will be enjoying already the Friday evening. But we are going to try to go fast, okay? And I hope you will enjoy it. Today is our session 15, means that we are going closely to the end of our online peer-to-peer webinars on this project, on our EcoGroup project, entrepreneurial countryside to boost rural businesses with the acronym EcoGroup. It is an Erasmus project funded by European Union. So today we are going to talk about social and solidarity economy and entrepreneurship, because we are trying to make a connection between those two. We are trying to share what we know about those two concepts. Okay, so some objective of our sessions. We'll have some recap during the session, of course, but we'll also explore, not deeply, because in 1 hour, 30 minutes is complicated to follow everything, but we will try our best to explore the relationship we can have between traditional entrepreneurship or traditional economy and social and solidarity economy. We'll also, during this session, try to highlight, to give a bit focus on how we can use social and solidarity economy as strategy for to boost rural ecosystem. Because as you know, last time we were talking about this, and there are many projects going around about empty villages or empty rural areas, which need new concept, innovative ideas to support mostly young people, because they're the future of our countries, to give a solution to those challenges. Then we will also talk a bit about how we can finance, or the financing system of social and solidarity economy project. And then we will have some activities that will boost a bit that will boost us and inspire us to take actions, like to see if we are ready already, or if there are some stuff that we still need to work on in order to feel like very deeply part of this new but not old concept that is called social and solidarity economy. So for this, I will ask you guys to scan this code. We will have, it's kind of energizer. We'll be playing. You can scan the code, send in the WhatsApp group, and the responsible you can share with your members. Where do I have it? Let me try. I will send the link now. Sentimiento. So you can access it, and I will also see if I can put it in the chat. The link in the chat. You can join the link in the chat. Okay. So I guess you scanned already and connected. I will open now. Mhm. Are you connected, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Yes.
Hello, Clotaire. I have just this on my phone.
Yeah, you can go and you can connect with your phone.
Okay, but I have just this page.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's the first page.
Okay.
It's the first page.
Okay.
You have the
Okay.
logo of EcoGroup, and you
Yes.
have the title, which is saying
Your
your or
social
our
enterprise. Okay.
exactly enterprise
Okay.
potential. It's kind of
Okay.
warm up, but it's going to take a bit time because of the technology. So we will. But
Okay.
bear in mind that it will be our social enterprise potential. So this is why I put the Y in brackets, because it's representing us as a team now that we are working on this project. So I wanted to do the question that are coming up. Just 6 people are connected. You can give like this to me for me to know people that are connected because I cannot see everything on the screen. I wanted to do it for like for the organizations, but I said okay, I will do it individually for us to respond from what we have in our heart. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. We have the first question that is coming with a nice picture on the side. So we have to choose just one of them. How strongly do you feel driven to make a positive social, economic, and environmental impact through your work, your activity, your daily life, and so on? Family. Whoa. Good. Let's vote, guys. So you can see that we are not talking about individuals because we didn't ask your name, so it's totally anonymous. This result will just stay there for us to see what, as a team, we decided that we can do or we will be doing. So we didn't see how many people are connected. We are 14 here, so we need more people. People are late. Cool. So we're gonna go to the next question. I consider that we are very, 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 very committed. Let's go to the next question. How confident are you in your ability to lead a new initiative in social and solidarity economy sector? Remember that when we started this, probably you have maybe few knowledge about this. Remember that nowadays we are working and we are talking the last 4 sessions only about social and solidarity economy. You had time to reflect, you had time to think, you had time to brainstorm about this. What is it exactly? And this should be flowing. Okay. We have 14 people connected and just 7 are participating, including me. So just 6. I hope the other people have technology problem. You didn't speak loudly. In social and solidarity economy principle or practices, everybody can speak at any time. There's no one having the big voice. Everybody can be heard and nobody should be left behind. But we are running out of time, guys. So we will continue. How will you rate your skills relevant to the social and solidarity economy sector? Do you think you're an expert, proficient, basic, or you're just static? Basic. Okay. One vote is missing. Good. As you see, to be expert, it needs a lot of things, okay? So we can be between proficient and average, maybe. Good, let's continue. What level of experience do you have in managing social and solidarity economy projects? Do you think you have managed one of them? What level of experience do you have? Do you think you have? Okay, nice. The last person. When you vote, can you put your finger like this? Aha, good. There's the last person missing to vote. Hello, someone is sleeping. Okay, cool. Let's continue. How strong is your professional network within the social and solidarity economy sector? How strong do you think is your professional network? When you vote, put like this. Okay, that was fast. The network is weak. Okay. How much trust do you have in the potential partner you will work with in the social and solidarity economy sector? How much trust? Do you think your partner can bite you? Okay. Think of the partners that you have and that can contribute to your project. You're still missing one vote. Okay, fine. Let's move to the next. How much flexibility do you have in your current financial situation to pursue a new venture? Like individually, if we said, okay, we have this to start, how much flexibility do you have to put in? The flexibility here does not mean that you have maybe the money saved or the money that you want to put there. Is like how flexible I am that I can maybe say, okay, I will think of how I can get that money. Because in this session today, we will see how we can financially get what we want in a very affordable way, okay? How willing are you to dedicate time and resource to start a new initiative in the social and solidarity economy sector? How willing are you? Are you willing to sleep like a kid, like the kids? Somewhat willing. Okay, very willing. Willing, okay. Somewhat 2 people. Oh, 3 people. That's not good for now because we are in this session for something. Okay, 4 people are saving us. 4 votes are saving us. How prepared are you to navigate the challenges associated with starting a new initiative in the social and solidarity economy sector? Remember, I said, contrary to traditional economy, there are a lot of challenges talking about social and solidarity economy. If for the traditional economy, the profit should come in maybe 1 year, with social and solidarity economy, it might need more time. How, overall, interested are you in starting a new initiative? How? In general, how in general are you? This is a very important question. Somewhat interested. I am exploring the possibility. 2 people are still thinking like, what? Interested. 3 people have other priority. So you're not ready to start. Oh my God. Okay, good. What kind of support will you need or will be helpful for you when you want to take the next step. If you want to start now, if you want to start in 1 year, if you want, what kind of support do you need? So you can fill up as much as possible what they fill. Just fill, just fill. Just fill, submit, fill, submit, fill, submit. Don't stop. We have like 2 minutes. Fill, 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 fill. Fill, money. Just fill, guys, just fill. Continue to put, we need more, we need more, we need more, we need more. Just put whatever you want. Those who are not connected, you are seeing the screen. You can give in the chat. You can put your participation in the chat, guys. Don't stop. We need to participate no matter the challenge we are facing. Fill. More connections. If we are done, we can put like this, but we are still like, let's put more thing. Let's put more thing, guys. What is missing? What is missing for you now to start? Maybe motivation. People say this. New ideas. If we are done, we can put like this with our fingers, okay? Come on, guys, we have many things to say. Just 23 responses. Legal guarantees, okay? Help with bureaucracy. Maybe you miss working spaces, no? Mentorship, coaching. Are we done? Let's put our finger like this if we are done, guys. New and adapted tool, more Erasmus project, help with bureaucracy, coaching, new ideas, finance, working spaces, motivation, community support, people that can learn fast, more connection, administrative, trusty organization, seminar, partnership, reliable people, training, mentorship, networking, coaching, help with bureaucracy, and so on. So I suppose that if nobody is continue writing, means that we are done. Okay, guys, thank you for your participation. Let me see now if I can, we can come back. Now we will come back on the report, on the results in the final training. That was nice. Thank you for your participation, guys. It's nice having you taking the challenge. I will share my screen back again to continue. Okay, cool. Okay, so Thank you for your participation to the warm-up. I hope you like it. I hope the rest of people enjoy watching us playing. It's very important before we can continue to revisit a bit some key concepts that you already know and you can have in the past PowerPoint. But I just want to get you quickly refreshed on some core principle of the social and solidarity economy that should be always in your mind. We are talking about social impact, democratic participation, sustainability, you know. And why is social and solidarity economy, or why is other new or contemporaneous form of economy are very important nowadays? Why new way of thinking, of seeing the life is very important today? Because we are in front of a very, very big challenge, which is global. You know, we can list inequality, economic, political crisis, mental health, well-being. It is coming a lot and a lot, not only nowadays in developing countries, as we can call it in bracket, but also nowadays in our own country. Mental health and well-being is occupying the first top position of the trending keyword that are being searched, or even within the society. When you are talking about people about this with people, or about what is the bigger challenge, people are talking about well-being and mental health, social stability, and so on. Most of them are caused by the high rate of unemployment, where the economy is like grouped in just few people's hands, making it very, 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 very complicated for the rest of the people, you know. And for this, even though you're working all your days or every day, all your life, the retirement plans in a lot of countries, let's say in nearly all the countries, is at very, very high risk, you know. And traditional banking is failing, you know. Nowadays, for example, in France, you're working your money, you're getting your salary. Dan can tell us more about this. But when you go, you cannot go and withdraw 2,000 euros from your account. You need to justify to the bank why you're withdrawing that money and what are you going to use that money for. This is very, very, very annoying. Money that you work, they pay you by bank transfer, is your saving, and you want to use it, but you need to justify why you're using it. Being a very, very good citizen. We are also in presence of climate change, which is terrifying all the world, and we don't know what to do, you know. And we are in need of innovative solutions. We are in need of solution that is going to help us to understand that we need to slow things and start thinking of the real sense we want to give to our life, not just running about money, because money is just one of the tools. There are a lot of initiatives. We don't have time to dig inside this, but there are a lot of initiatives that have been done. And we are practicing social and solidarity economy every day. If, for example, Sandra, you call me, you said, okay, Clotaire, I'm searching, I'm trying to do this. I need maybe some book about entrepreneurship. Maybe I have them, or some link I will send to you. You will use the book. This is service I'm offering you. It's for free because we are friends. This is more valuable than money. And maybe I will have interest to your project and ask you, can I help? And we continue like this, and we end up preparing. I end up helping you preparing the content, giving you input, and so on. And within maybe half a day, you finish what you could do maybe in 1 week, and then you save time. Time is money. Remember, the most important thing is the time. How are we using our time, with who and how? So this means that if we are understanding these challenges and we want to bring a solution, it means that we need to do something. Entrepreneurship is not about having big companies. Entrepreneurship is about someone like you and me that we see a problem, a need, a necessity within the community, within a small group, within a large group, within a marginalized group. And we decide to approach that problem, that need. We understand that we have to work on it and try to find a solution on how to make it better for them. This is entrepreneurship, guys. It's nothing more. The rest now we can put, big people can put whatever they want, like big money, banking, these things inside. But entrepreneurship is that, not more. Okay, so both concepts, social and solidarity economy, or let's say new economy or social economy and traditional, or social enterprises and traditional enterprises, have some sort of synergy and differences. About synergy or similarity, we can list more than what is here. Innovation is needed everywhere. Value creation is needed everywhere. If you take even the most dirty company in the world, they will tell you what is their value proposition, always. If we are using business model canvas, they're also using business model canvas. So both parts are using the same things. They are producing the same things, but we will see the difference. Risk also is part of the similarity. Resource is needed. Also, we need to engage a market. Both are participating into the job creation and economic contribution. Of course, traditional entrepreneurship or enterprises are paying their taxes. Social enterprises also are paying their taxes. Both are contributing to solve a problem or to bring some solution to some needs. And both of them have the potentiality to grow and the potential of scaling, you know. But we could put more similarity. You can even make a list better than me, trust me. But it's very important to know that they have this similarity, but within the similarity, there are differences. I try to highlight them here, like some key focus on them here. Traditional economy focus on profit, while the social economy focus on social impact. And why focusing on social impact? We are talking about this triple bottom line that you already know. We can even put them like P, triple P, people, planet, and profit. So you can see that with social and solidarity economy, we have more work even than with the traditional economy. Traditional economy is focusing on individual. I told you, very few people have the bigger amount of money. Very few people are the one ruling the world. Very few, very few. Why social and solidarity economy is focusing on the collective ownership and governance. Why someone is deciding alone, social and solidarity economy is saying, no, we should all decide. We should all take in consideration other people, for example, voice, participation, contribution, because it's all what is making us growing, okay? Why traditional economy is focusing on competition, competitive analysis. I remember when I was doing my master's degree, in the foundation where I was talking, they were still using this old name, competitive analysis. I told him, no, maybe we can change and call it cooperation analysis. So we can search for those who are doing the same as we, study make a SWOT analysis of their business, seeing their strengths, their weaknesses, opportunity they have, and some maybe risks they might have, some trade they might have. And then we can turn their strength and opportunity, we can turn it to solve our own weaknesses and trade, and we can use our opportunity and strength to help them and support them. And then like this, we enter in form of cooperation where everyone is bringing his own value, his unique value, bringing them to make it to value. And this way of thinking is changing the game totally. Traditional economy is focusing on short-term gain, like I want the profit in the next 1 month. I want the return on investment in the next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Why social and solidarity economy is talking about long-term sustainability, you know. We focus in traditional economy in terms of shareholders, how many people are owning the company, and they are giving report to them. So shareholder is the most important. When they are doing the shareholders meeting, people are afraid. Why in social and solidarity economy, we are focusing on stakeholders, you, me, that are working in the project, but also our beneficiary, but also our funder or our grants, how you can call it, our sponsor, if we can call it like this. or even we have some sort of social business within this, how our customers are reacting to our product. It's very important to know what our customer needs. Then, most of the costs in traditional economy are what you know. I don't want to enter there. But you will see that most of the costs in social and solidarity economy are taking in consideration this impact within the environment, the social impact of it, and then they are working differently. We can see it in terms of salaries and so on. So I have this quote: the objective of social and solidarity economy is not to produce rich individuals, but to produce a rich and wealthy community or wealthy society. Keep this in mind. It will guide you for a long time. We already talked about some challenges social and solidarity economy have in the rural area. I just put this in the slide for us to keep in mind: limited resources, democratic shape, environmental concern, limited belief, and ignorance of the society. You know, this is one of the very bigger challenge, because people does not understand how you can think of making business with everybody, nearly with everybody. How can we put ourselves together to make business? But guys, there are a lot of changes that are happening out there. Small changes making big impact, and you will see just maybe 2 of them today in this training. Solution for rural development: job creation, local economic revitalization, preservation of cultural heritage and traditions. Who is not talking about this? We are losing our tradition. The modernity is killing the tradition. How we were doing things before, it is not like this. Now we have a lot of cultural projects where we want to preserve this heritage, but it's complicated. Promoting of sustainable actions such as industry. How can we talk about industry? Because we know that industry is transforming, killing the world, because people like traditional industry, but there are new way of doing the industry work that is making it profitable for the society. Because in the traditional economy, there were always the social and impact, the social impact and environmental impact, that even they were studied, and they were having reports that you cannot put this industry factory or this factory in this point because it would create this and this. And the bosses that were just 2 or 3 deciding, they will ignore that study, and then they would just do it. And then in few years, we'll start having problems. If you see, many factories are having a lot of problem now. You can see it. Maybe here it's not very visible, but in some other countries, like in the third world, you will see a lot, because they will go there, they will do some corruption, and they will just put the study that environmentalists, geographic people, experts, sociologists, anthropologists did. They will just put it aside, because to take it into consideration, they will spend more money instead of involving, if not of investing in the sustainability of their business. They prefer to save money now, but create more problem in the future. And this is what is exactly happening out there. We can also talk in agriculture, in tourism, green circular economy, and so on. So how can we promote then social and solidarity economy in rural area? How can we use social and solidarity economy to promote rural entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship in general? I would like to share with you this case study. Let me open the PowerPoint. I would like to share with you this case study that was prepared but was not presented in session 12. We give the opportunity to Turkey. Mondragon. Who know about Mondragon? Raise your hand. Who hear about Mondragon? Guys, move in the chat. I need people to participate. Don't sleep. Put in the chat. Who know about Mondragon? Just put the finger like this. Hello? Hello.
As I know that this is a company, right? It's a corporation.
Uh-huh.
I have
You're
heard
reading the
about,
PowerPoint.
yes, no. I guess I heard about it, the report in social impact. Yes.
This we call it in Spanish trampa. Okay. Saying that he doesn't know, Sandra doesn't know. Other people. Guys, participate. Come on. If people are not attending, I will just stop. I cannot be speaking to the computer, guys. Hello. Guys, it is Friday. We are all tired, I know, but we need to listen. We need to be listening. We are not just connecting to please Clotaire or to show that we are present. I'm speaking. If you are not attentive, it's better to disconnect and leave people that are attentive, please.
Clotaire, my finger is down. If you look at the the chat,
Yes,
it means I have never never heard talking about Mondragon. I really don't know. I really don't know what's about.
I saw the finger. I was just calling those who are connected and they are responding. Raquel, Simona, traveling, so we cannot. I know. Please, guys, participate. Otherwise, we will not do the last session. I'm sorry. We cannot on our microphone. We cannot on our computer to be not listening the session. This is not nice. It's not respectful to those who are losing their time also to listen, guys. Let us be a bit more responsible. Okay, anyway, for the 3 people that raise their hands, I will continue the talk and hope that the video will engage more people than those we have online now. Okay. Mondragon. The name itself is talking. They said in 1941, a younger priest called Jose Maria Arismendiarieta landed in a small village or a small town in the Basque Country of Spain. Basque Country of Spain is in the northeast of Spain, close to France. And it is sharing, we have Basque Country of Spain and we have Basque Country of France. So it is Euskaleria, which is also part of France. Okay? And the guy said cooperation is the powerful lever that multiplies our forces. He also said that no one can achieve anything isolated from others. We all receive help from others all the time. And this guy created something very, very, very crazy, which is coming today to be one of the bigger multinational, one of the bigger in the world. I would say it's the bigger cooperative in the world. People come from UK, from China, from United States to study there for master degree, for bachelor degree, even PhD. And last year I hear that one guy from United States were using the model of Mondragon to implement a project in Cameroon, but I never went there. So the next time I'm going, I will probably visit him and see. I still have to sit down and study, but today we will share very, very, very few things about them. You have this PowerPoint that you can access in the, I will upload it in the project folder. You can access it easily. Mondragon is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. It started like nothing. But nowadays, what you can know about Mondragon is that it is present in about 150 countries in the world, And in their website, they say that they're employing more than 60,000 employees. It is a very, very good example on how you can use a cooperative, which is human-centered development, to leverage not just a village or a town, not just a region, not just a province, not just a country, but the entire world. It is present in almost the 5 continents, and it is amazing doing things. I will not go deeply into the presentation because we need to go a bit fast and catch up with time. No one can achieve anything alone. It is important to know that when we put our effort, we always say that small action can make big impact, can make big change. Transforming individual contribution into a collective success. This is what Mondragon it is today. Mondragon, it is an example of solidarity and shared prosperity, you know. It's guided by deep commitment to social responsibility, working to create employment, distribute the profit, wealthy distribution of the profit, and to support the communities in which it is operating. But of course, as any business, you know, people will say things based on their experience, but globally, I have got in touch with the University of Mondragon and some other company. They are doing really good, and they are a good case practice that I could not leave aside to not use for this presentation. They are people-centric development. It is built by and for its member. A collective worker owner. This means that workers are part of the company and company is part of the workers. When you build this kind of project and succeed, it will not fail. You know what? Since the crisis, Mondragon, instead of going down, is growing because they learn how to use a problem and transform it into a solution that will benefit the community, not just one person. I don't even know if that place is still alive today, but his project idea, his idea is making the change happen. Mondragon is just a small town in the Basque Country of Spain, and it is now known worldwide. 60,000 employees means that if we are taking small city of 10,000 people, this company is recruiting, is working, have workers in 6 small towns of 10,000 people. Can you imagine what does that mean? And imagine maybe in 10 years of growing as a company. Their strength is because they diversify their operation. They have finance. We will see one of the screen copy in the next slide. Okay, they have a lot of industry, and they invest also in the knowledge. They also have university. They have research and development institution. They also invest in health and so on. 1 second, the PowerPoint is oh, come back here, come back. Okay. So you have industry, finance, knowledge, and you can see some of these are all numbers, okay? But it's very important to see how they diversify their business or the current business now. And most of the things, the very great power of Mondragon nowadays is because they did the internationalization. So they created branches of the cooperative in other parts of the world, and they are sourcing some of the service or some of the things from there. And you can see that 75% of their selling is from international, you know, and 25% is national. International means out of Spain, okay? Just get it well, not out of Europe, but out of Spain. As I said, they have a collaborative research and development focusing on education, technology, business development, exchange of knowledge, and so on. And they adopted the agile adaptation. Agile adaptation means that they're adapting on the way going. They are not rigid, they are flexible, and the cooperative structure allows the group to quickly adapt, you know. Because when it's rigid and just one person is deciding, it's difficult to see the change happening. If I am Clotaire, the only one deciding, the only one giving the vision. When everybody is contributing to the vision, means that at certain moment, even I am the director of the cooperative, I'm not the one deciding how I want the cooperative to be ruled. I'm not the one, it's all the members deciding. And when they decide that we should go right, and they vote, democratic, one member, one vote, then we can easily go to the right direction. Why? Because a member cannot decide to vote to go into the wrong direction, because he knows that if we go to the wrong direction and it doesn't work, I'm losing my money, you know, and this is making it very, very, very easy and flexible. They have about 12,000 patents. You understand? What does that mean? They have a very rich portfolio, which is making it like one of the bigger in the world. And they compete with bigger firms, you know. In terms of finance, they have two banks. As the last search I did in their tools, they have two banks, and you can see all the industry, all these logos are small companies that are part of their industry. Okay, some are supermarkets, some are industry, some are supermarket means that they're also transforming. No, so it's not just supermarket, but they're also transforming. Some of them are focusing in distribution, like Eroski, we know Eroski, Auzolan, we know Auzolan. The rest, I don't know all of them. They're also focusing on knowledge with one university. They have one of the most important university in the Basque Country of Spain. They have technological center. They have I told you, some team working on research and development for companies, so they can create some pattern for companies. They have vet educational center, and they also have some innovative agents, which are just focusing on that, hunting innovation. Can you imagine a cooperative doing this? Crazy. So one of their motto is like global reach with local roads. So they are very rooted into the Basque Country of Spain, but they are reaching the rest of Europe, America, Asia, and Africa. You know, as already said, 75% of their sales is generated internationally. They are from Basque Country. They are very proud of this. This is why they are putting their Basque origin and global impact. And they are focusing on ethical and equitable business practices, which is giving more and more power to the cooperative. It is a cooperative. I mean, they are powering people, means that they are powering progress. It is a cooperative ownership. They are empowering the development. They are not just like say, okay, I am the owner, so I'm going to be good alone. No, they are empowering all the development. They are very focused on the community, and they want to work on the sustainable impact, like their footprint on the environment, on the economy, on the social life, and so on. And then you can see just this, they have like 10,000 million sales per year or more, or this is billion. They have like close to 70,000 employees. I think with the crisis, this went down. And they have over 21 million of euro or billion of euro. I will check it again. In social investment. Okay. So this is Mondragon. You have in the presentation their website. You can Google Mondragon movement. You will see a lot of interesting things on them. So if you permit me, I will come back to our native PowerPoint. If you have questions, you can stop me, okay, guys? Then stop me and place your question. Okay, so let's come now to our native PowerPoint. Let me see how many times are we still here. Some space. Slow. Okay, so in the presentation I put a video that we are not going to watch, otherwise it will get us losing time. But later, when you will revisit the presentation, you can watch this video where they explain a bit about Mondragon. It's like 4-minute video. It is very nice. You can see the factory they have creating bikes. Okay. So, how can we build a sustainable future together using or mixing or putting together traditional economy and social and solidarity economy? There's a huge need of collaboration, you know, because we cannot just say, okay, we are promoting social and solidarity economy, and then we will put aside the traditional entrepreneurship or the traditional economy and try to save the world. No, this is not true. It's not working like this. We cannot walk aside of the traditional economy. We need to work closer to them and bit by bit convince them to adopt or to make it better for the community. This is why there's a huge need of collaboration if we are searching for great impact for our society. You know, there's one quote that said, alone you can run fast, but together you can achieve more, or we can achieve more. Who know this guy? Without any advertisement, who know this guy? This guy, he retired from running, but he was one of the most faster guys in the 100 meters or 200 meters running in the world from Jamaica, Usain Bolt. Very famous. He was very fast.
Yes, very famous in Turkey. Everyone knows.
Okay. But do you think that this guy could run 42 kilometers marathon? Now understand the concept of social and solidarity economy just with this quote. Alone, you can run like Usain Bolt faster, but together you can achieve more because you can go further, like the marathon. You can run 400 meters or 200 meters as fast as possible. In Romania, in Cameroon, so everywhere people know about him. But the things that I want to share with you today is that he could be faster, but just in 100 meters. After this, he will be tired fast. But if now you see people running the marathon, 42 kilometers, they are running also fast, but they are going further because they are all together. Or if you see this, the competition of bicycle, like Tour de France or Giro d'Italia, I don't know in Romania which one is famous. In Spain, what have they call it? I forgot the name. But they are like cycling for 4, 5, 6 hours a day, and later they're arriving at the end. Why? If you are alone, you cannot go that fast. You will lose more time. But together you can go further because this feeling of humans doing the same thing with you is helping your brain, is helping our brain to not see the pressure of the distance we will run, and then we will just focus on running. Even in the competition, can you imagine that? Even in the competition, we still need people to help us reaching the end. And it is generally the last meters or the last kilometers that we start now showing our skills, our strength, because we have trained more than the other. But before that, we need people to go with us. Otherwise, it's impossible. With the associated experience. We need that. Good. Then we can have already the next project. Thank you, Sandra, for sharing. So it's very important for us to know that Even social and solidarity economy is bringing change. It's disturbing the traditional economy. We still need to work together with the traditional economy to move forward. And then we start talking of us, not they, not you. We start talking of us. And inside the us, we have all this cloud, this word cloud that you can find. We set it order, we join a network, we welcome everybody, we collaborate, we pitch in, we care about, we get together, we engage with, we associate with, we participate, we learn, we are part, we assist, we encourage, we join the team, we are accountable to our stakeholder, we are generous, we interact, we tolerate, we listen people, we work with, we can put all these things. Means that this collaboration is an opportunity, a very good opportunity for investment, for mentorship, even from traditional entrepreneurs. We cannot start something from zero because we still need the traditional entrepreneurs. Because nowadays you will see that a lot of companies are having this part that is called corporate social responsibility that does not make them to be part of the social and solidarity economy, but is their part of responsibility toward the community. This is how they are trying now to invest. Even people are saying, okay, they do this because they have some tax reduction, but they could just decide to don't have tax reduction and just continue their business because they don't care about you. But they're starting getting like some care about the fact that they are impacting a society with their business. They're having negative impact on the society with their business. So they need to reinvest part of their business. So we still need them in somehow to bring us, to go with us, because one day they might change totally. Scaling up social and solidarity economy enterprises through collaboration. So we need collaboration with the traditional companies to move our social company forward. Traditional companies have powers, you know. There are few that have powers, so we can use them for advocacy and to do the incidents for policy changes. They still need to contribute that, and some are doing it because when you sit down and tell them, think of your future generation, something is happening in their mind. We still need support and help from traditional entrepreneurs to convert their daily life. We still need them to convert their daily life or their daily practices into like embracing the new or the social economy principle and value. And this is why you see most of the bigger company, they are nowadays creating foundations and so on. And you can see a lot of them, which is totally independent body, you know. For example, in Spain, we have, without advertisement, we have this bank, which is big, that created Obra Social La Caixa, which is totally independent from the bigger bank and working their project, doing a lot of grants in Spain, in Europe, and in the rest of the world. Very interesting. In this term, in this sense of building all these social and solidarity economy sector and try to bring collaboration with the public and the private sector. In the Basque Country, I wanted to share with you about REAS. REAS is national, but REAS Euskadi is in the Basque Country of Spain. I already opened the page that I want to share only that way. Is that we have so many things opening here. Let me see. Okay. So this is the page of REAS Euskadi. The first time you might look at it and it doesn't show anything. But if you click here, you will see that they have about 1,016 entities being part of this network. And you can see in the first page, ABARKA. It's not because we are the best, it's just because the name made us AB, make us appearing in the first line. That is good. So the name was also strategically think. You can see ABARKA, part of it, and you can see this label. This is the social audit that they do. So they created the social audit, which is an audit that is helping organization responding to a form, a long form, responding, filling. This was for 2022, when we were still very young in terms of entering the network, and also in terms of professionalizing the organization. So the score we have here will not be reflected exactly what was ABARKA, because we were in 2023 doing the audit of 2022. And this year we already did the audit of 2023. We are still waiting now to confirm our data, because we are waiting our accounting company to finish so that we can enter the part of the money. You know, it's very big here. And you can see here, we are talking about money. We are talking about fair work. We are talking about sustainability. We are talking about equity. We are talking about cooperation and compromise with the environment, with our environment. And here you will see that it was 0 because we didn't have yet all the measurement tools or all the measurement results that would help us to make it great here. But now it will be different. And you can see here about how much money enter, how much money were the expenses, but you will see probably in the next one. So this is REAS. Let me come back because the sharing of the screen is not my favorite. So we have 115 entity that are 116 that are partner. We also have some collaborators that are not yet part of the network, fully part of the network, but they can already participate. And they are about 30 or 20, something like this. Okay, 20. So we can say 135 entities that are included inside this network. They created Mercado Social, which is like social market, where all the company can sell their services. And if you're looking for someone for accounting or bank or training, you can enter the social market. You can see it very few like this, but you click on the link and you access, and then you can access the resource here. For the project we did with the female migrant, most of the trainer, we got them from this social market, and they have also lot of programs they are doing. It is a network which is very powerful locally, and many things are driven by that network. This is the power of this kind of initiative, where sometimes the government, before releasing a grant, we pass by them to ask them, do you have any entity that can give us some project? And they would publish in the network, in the private network, and we will receive a lot of possibility. And sometimes 50% of the grant is covered by entity from this network. It's very powerful, and every day we are working to make it better for our society, and everything is changing almost every day. Okay, no question in the chat. Okay, good. So let me come back in my PowerPoint. So now that we have now that we finished talking about REAS. So I share the wrong screen. My mistake. We will make a small game again. So you can start already. It's good. You have the link in the chat. It's okay. I will now share the link of the okay. I guess you're connected, guys. So ready?
Yes.
So this is kind of giving what we would like to contribute to this session. We have just 3 questions here. And the first thing, remember, we did the first one that was Mentimeter, where we were talking about we were answering different questions about motivation, self-confidence, and so on. But now we would like to know if we have decided in that poll that probably somehow one day we can contribute, what skills do you have? For example, if today we want to create an online service, an online service initiative, we also scan to see if I can contribute. So you can post. You can post as much as possible. You can put as much as possible. You can write, submit. Technology knowledge, none in terms of informatic skills. Give any skills, not, I didn't say IT skills. Any skills, any skills. Could be project writing, project management, could be training. Creativity. Making contact. Good. Me motivation. Just for us to see what kind of skills do we have here that can help, We can add as much as possible. Okay, communication is like the bigger. Networking is coming on top. People are still typing, which is good. If you cannot participate directly, you can put in the chat, guys. We will who are listening, of course, you can recuperate and put there. Just put anything, even in your topic of training. What did you learn at school? Just put it there. I'm also participating here, so don't be afraid that I'm looking. Okay, we shall continue to the next. A part of your skill, what other unique assets are you dropping on the table? One thing important. One more thing important.
What means assets?
Let's say one thing, like if I said, okay, a part of the skill that you list to me and I tell you, okay, everybody have that skill. What exactly can you bring again on the table that is like what we call, I don't know how to call it in, even it is in English, joker, like the joker. What are you good at? Like you feel comfortable doing that or you feel comfortable using it. For example, for me, I am dedicated and I can offer my time to my other people. This is what I just typed now. Ambition. Good. Positive leading. Great. Creative ideas. Perfect. Creative or crazy ideas. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Oh my God, we are out of time. I'm sorry, guys. Project writing. Okay. Both crazy and creative. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. No one is writing, so. What are the top challenges or needs or problem you want to see solved by the online service initiative? Remember, we are talking about online service initiative. Like what we are doing now is an online peer-to-peer session. And this question is like, if we want to set something online, what do you think that's challenging? What do you think that is a need? What do you think that is a problem that we can solve using online services, for example? Or just put any challenge or needs. We will see if we can use online service to solve that or other things. So don't limit yourself, just put anything, any challenge in your environment. Healthcare support. Access to internet. Just put anything, guys. Just put anything. The brainstorming will come later. Okay, people are still typing. Person still typing. Yeah. Value added tax free for online sales. Good. Okay, guys, thank you for your participation. This will help us for the next for the creation of the content and so on, and probably for the next other project. Permit me to come back to our PowerPoint. We already finished this. Okay. So we just talk about the necessity of collaboration between social and solidarity economy and the traditional sector. We talk about both for joining hands for building a sustainable future for our society, for us, for our kids, for the next generation. And we just did this game to see how or what individually we can bring on the table to tackle which solution, you know. Later when we will be doing our local implementation activities, this kind of small exercises, whether online or physical, presentially, with some flip chart will be very helpful to gather a lot of information and to build the next step of our project. It could be answered during the same project, but it could also be the reason of creating a new project. And when we talk about project, when we talk about initiative, we cannot do anything without having the economical means to do it. This is why we are talking about financing in this fifth part of our session. And we are starting about technically the challenges. In terms of finance, we have a lot of challenges that I want to stop on this, but we also have a lot of opportunities, okay? In terms of challenges, we have the fact that the traditional financing model is not really aligned with the social and solidarity economy model, you know, value, principle, how social and solidarity economy see things is not the same with the financial, the traditional financial model, which is mostly focusing on profit, on direct profit, immediate gain, to see that, okay, money is entering, so our business can be sustainable. They are not mostly focused on how we can be sustainable, even we are investing 2-3 years, we can be sustainable within 5 years and be long-term sustainable. You can see Mondragon, which was kind of forced to grow by buying or by creating new initiative from that fell from the traditional economy when the crisis came. Another challenge also is the different tool to measure the success. You know, when the traditional economy is focusing on the profit, social and solidarity economy, of course, is focusing on also people, the planet, and then the profit. You remember the 3P or the triple bottom line, which is making the social and solidarity model, financial model, very difficult to access the traditional economy. Remember, I told you that both economy need to work closer together, but still, like, these kind of challenges are very huge nowadays. I will take one example. Maybe I have to speak about this further. For example, this year we had some grant approval from the Basque government, but we needed money, and we asked for our bank. And for 1 month, we were behind them, asking them to, okay, these are the contract that we will receive the money, but we need the money now to start the project. It was a huge amount of money. It was not 2,000 euro. It was up to 50,000 euro. But they couldn't give us, and they didn't explain us why, because we were an association, of course. And if it was a small company, it will be easy. So this kind of misalignment with the value of objective or the different measure of success is making it very, 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 very hard. We also, when we talk also about the risk, the traditional finance model might be hesitant, you know, because if we have to wait for how many years before start seeing the gain, you know, they're not used to that to that new business. The traditional economy is not used to that new way of doing business, talking about, like, we can invest now for next 2 years. We can invest now for next 3 years. They want now something that is like short and now, happening now, you know, which is not really involved in the social and solidarity economy. We are not saying that investing now, you don't make money. Because, you know, when you start a business, when you start a project like a business, there's a time that you need for the business to be profitable. But if you're starting a business thinking of the fact, for example, that you should pay the workers what they should earn while working, it's obvious that you cannot be sustainable because you will be spending always more than 30%, you will spend 30% more than the traditional economy just on the worker's salary. Why? Because you want them to have the best salary. Why in the traditional economy, they would take the general agreement, they would take the very, very weak general agreement, which is not favoring the workers, you know. If you study the social work agreement in Spain, like in the Basque country of Spain, and the general agreement with the Spanish state, for example, for an administrative tax, in the general agreement of the social work in the Basque country of Spain, the difference is more than 1,000 euro per month, for you to understand where we are standing. Also, there's lack of understanding from the traditional economy because they don't want to understand, as I was explaining you with our bank, which is called La Caixa, that they didn't understand our business model. They didn't want to take the risk, or they didn't understand why they should give us 50,000 euro. In 6 months, the money will be in their bank account, but they didn't want to take that risk, and they didn't want to study and to understand. And imagine, we are receiving, we are having a cash flow, a big cash flow, more than many other small companies here, but it costed us 1.5 years, 2 years to get us the free transference, because we are paying to them some insurances and some services. Our salary is passing by their bank account. Our electricity bill, the automatic or the renting bill is passing by their bank account, and they are getting some profit from that movement, you know. And it took us 2 years to get the service for free from them. I had to fight with them for them to create that specific portfolio for association. And still, like, I have some friends that have association and organization and in the same bank, and they didn't have that advantage yet. You understand? So it's very complicated. You have limited access to capital from social and solidarity economy. It's one of the bigger challenge. I know that in one of the Mentimeter of Slido, you already said financing, money is very, very, very complicated. Watch this picture very well because we are going to talk about this. But still that there are a lot of opportunities. Impact investing, microcredit, crowdfunding, community-bound, public grants, and support. One of the projects that we are doing now, this project that we are doing now is from a public grant from the European Union grant. It means that there are a lot of opportunity of funding initiative, but we need to work out for this. So, in terms of initiative, I wanted to stop. I will not, I have a folder, like a supportive folder where you can have access to the explanation on what is impact investing, what is microcredit, what is crowdfunding, and this other form of funding. But I wanted us to stop in the crowdfunding for you to understand one other key practice that is best practice that is trending in Spain. When we talk about crowdfunding, do you know what crowdfunding means? Let's say in general, we will explain it like funding is already understood. Crowdfunding is like many people putting small, and inside putting small, we are getting something in return. It could be a thank you letter. It could be maybe I'm giving 10 euro and I will have the 10 euro is sponsoring the making up of this bottle, maybe 3 of them, and then I will have 1 of them as like a gift, like a thank you from the organization. And for this, we have this initiative called Top Manta in Barcelona. As you can see, surviving is not a crime. Top Manta is coming from the streets. You see all these people on the street selling. All of them are migrants. Most of them are from West and North Africa, and some are from Asia, and they were selling in the street in Barcelona. It became a very huge problem. The newspaper, the TV did even some they give a space in the news just to talk about that, you know. And it was like these people were disturbing the society. It became a very big problem. What happened in 2017, they created an association to defend their rights because they were abused by people, by the police, by the gendarme, by everybody. They were abused by the society. And they could not survive without doing anything. So they created this association that is called Top Manta. And one of their motto, you can see there, legal clothes made by illegal people. So I am illegal, I am in Spain, but I open a factory or from my home, I'm creating a cloth. I'm selling and you are buying a legal cloth. But someone that is making it don't have paper, don't have the possibility. These people come with some knowledge, creativity, experience of selling, and they could just understand that how can we capitalize this and give them a better future by giving them a good situation. Then they created this, this project. We'll try to open it now. Okay, my screen is not sharing. I have to share. And you will see what happened. They created it in one of the crowdfunding called Goteo, which is very famous in Spain. Can you imagine that they had the minimum of 20,000 euro to achieve, which is explained all here. You can access the page later because you have the link in the PowerPoint. Can you imagine, guys, that these people, they had this plan. The optimum was 44,000, and they finally end up with 67,000 to launch their business. This is crowdfunding. This is something that happened and finished in 2018, and they succeeded at 334% their objective. one very important remark here. Almost 2,500 people contributed to this money. Crowdfunding. Social and solidarity economy. 2,400 people contributed for this project to be alive. 2,400 people spoke their feeling, their opinion, how they are, how they want things to be for the change to happen. This is the power of the community, and this is the power of crowdfunding. So a part of the public finance or the grants we can have from the public, the local, the municipality, which exists in our community, or the state which exists in our countries, we can have this crowdfunding possibility. And this, when these people publish this, you will see here the recompenses. So if you give €5, you will have one thank you letter and one what do you call cuento in English? I don't know. I don't remember. So you will have one audio telling you, one storytelling audio. If you give €10, you will have this, you will have the audio, and you will have one handbag. If you give 13, you will have this. If you give, you will see until how much? €1,000. They will give you one course plus everything that was done. But you see, nobody give €1,000. Nobody give €300. One person give €110, which was 4 things like the dress, the t-shirt, the pullovers, the bag, and the invitation for their fiesta, to taste the food. So this is the return that you are having when you give them €40, when you give them €10, you have this direct return on your money. So it's like, instead of using the €40 to buy dirty food, I would give the €40 to this, and I will get this back, and then I will remember them always. This is very important. They also created a website. They also created a website. One second, that I can share. You can check it later. Sorry for the long that it takes. They also created this website where they created their own product, and I found something recently that I have to buy, which is their shoes. This is new. This is my size. So this is their new shoes that they created. And you can enter their website to see their story, okay? So they created this shop, online shop, and they have a physical shop in Barcelona. It's amazing, guys. This is an example of resilience from a very rooted problem within the community to something great for the society. Let me go back on the PPT and go to the close to my session so that you will not kill me. So in the PowerPoint you have, in the PowerPoint you have this page that is giving you the YouTube and the links to the crowdfunding. Okay, so guys, I was saying that in the PowerPoint you have this link that you can check later for better understanding of what I was saying. So guys, I am done with my presentation. I'm sorry for the time. Are we on time? No, we passed the time for 30 minutes. Sorry, guys. So if you have any question, guys, just hit me. Otherwise, thank you for attending. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy it. Any question?